Okay, we're on. Yes. Welcome to my apartment. This is Lori. I'm with Denise.
Hi.
Right now we're trying out vapes. So
here, let me try this one.
Okay. Let me have yours.
Let me try this one.
Okay.
That one's super colorful.
This almost, it tastes like it has artificial sweetener in it.
That one's purple bubblegum.
Can you have artificial sweetener in a vape? Because that's what it tastes like to me.
Maybe.
It's like it hits this part of my tongue.
It's got the ice stuff in it.
I don't like it. So no, I don't like ice then.
I don't like this one. That one hurts my lungs in the wintertime.
That one doesn't hurt my lungs, but like if I put a pouch in and then try to hit this a couple times, I'll get nauseous.
Oh yeah?
Like too much nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought one of these and gave it away.
We're such druggies. We got trade fix.
Listen, I went to a meeting the other night. Wait.
Okay.
One of the guys gave me one of those that connects to your Bluetooth and your phone, and you can make phone calls and text messages and all the things on it.
That's stupid. Is that like like the Amazon giveaways or whatever?
I don't know. He said he only paid like $40 for 2 of them. So if it's $20 for one,
why do you need to do
and
that?
And it connects to your phone and does. Why am I? Look, I feel like a whole fiend.
You're trying to steal somebody's vape.
Steal a vape from somebody.
Yes.
Yes. We're just gonna keep it.
I just
right.
Double fisted.
That's what I was doing, and I felt like it was wrong, so I gave it to you and let you do it instead.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now we only have one apiece, right?
No, I still have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you just have one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want 2?
No, I like my purple.
Oh, okay.
My purple tastes better than yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I love your apartment.
Thank you.
Yes, it's very flowery.
Do you feel like, well, it's not flowers all the way.
I feel like I'm in the woods.
You're supposed to be in the woods.
I'm in it. What are we doing with Christmas?
Huh?
What are we doing with Christmas?
Probably a little tree on that table.
You already have a gnome.
I have, and Jesus is right there.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask if we could bring Jesus over here with us. I feel like
if you can walk around, you can go get Jesus.
I feel like we need Jesus.
Okay.
I have this Jesus too. Okay.
Is it the same person, I wonder, going around randomly giving Jesus's out?
Tell Jesus hi. Hi, Jesus.
I love that Jesus.
Yes. I can't remember when this Jesus was given to me, but it was a very special reason that it was given to me.
Okay.
God, I wish I could remember, because it was a humorous moment, similar to my life.
Okay. Like it has some
It
meaning?
was something where I was needing a prayer or needing something to that nature, and I went to her and was like, so I've got this, that, and the other going on, and she's like, I got the perfect solution. She pulls it out of her pocket and says, here, have Jesus. It's perfect. So now Jesus lives beside my bed.
Oh,
the exact same Jesus, and I'm pretty sure he's got the same color. Do they all like that color, or are they different?
There are some different Jesuses. You didn't know that?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I did not.
They didn't teach you that in Sunday school?
No.
Okay. No, I've seen like pictures on Facebook of people with little Jesus, but it doesn't quite look like this.
He's a pocket-sized Jesus.
He's so happy. That's what I like about him. He's happy, Jesus.
Let me see. Is mine smiling like? Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah,
thing.
it's a smiley Jesus.
It's a happy Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus is happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
but maybe I need baby Jesus if it's Christmas, right? You gotta get a baby
I wonder
Jesus.
if we can get a baby nativity scene to go with.
I don't know.
That would be kind of cute.
We have a friend that loves little things, and I know now why she loves little things.
That one's great.
Like that little snail.
That little snail.
Oh man.
Yeah, that smells cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should get you a little tree.
That's just put it
one.
on that table right there.
So I've got a tree at home that I'm gonna take to my mom's that I'm gonna set up. That was like $20.
Okay.
And then I've got blue and silver ornaments that are gonna go to it because my mom's a whole bah humbug. And
she doesn't want a tree?
She doesn't want holidays this year because her family's gone.
Oh.
Right. We had this whole ordeal about a week ago.
She can't have my Jesus.
No, I just want to hold him now.
You can hold him. Okay. You can borrow it.
I've got the whole world.
No, well, I guess.
Hands. I've got the whole wide world.
You did go to Sunday school.
Hands.
What's the second verse of that? Got the little bitty somethings.
Little bitty children in his
Is
hands.
it babies?
He's got the little bitty babies in his hands. Yeah. I don't remember the rest. Hold on.
I don't know.
It makes me want to go to Jesus loves me.
Yes,
Yes, I
I
know.
know.
For the Bible tells me so.
This sounds sacrilegious.
We just went into a whole religious thing.
Yeah, we did.
Do we have a new topic?
No, we were just.
We're done.
You're giving me a tree, I think.
Tree, yes.
Is that what you're saying, or are
gonna,
you just gonna like dangle it in front of me?
We're gonna talk about Christmas trees.
Is it how big is it?
What color do you want?
Well, blue sounds awesome.
Blue is beautiful.
Yes.
I love the blue.
Okay.
My daughter says blue hurts her eyes because I don't know if it's because she has astigmatism. I don't know. She doesn't like blue, so it depends.
Like the color blue?
No, the Christmas blue.
Oh.
The lights, like Christmas
Oh,
lights,
okay.
the blue
Yeah.
Christmas lights.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't like those.
Okay.
But that's what I had in my apartment last year. Do you remember my apartment last year?
Yeah, but I don't remember Christmas apartment. No.
Oh, well,
I
do.
do.
You remember?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take all of that I had in my
Uh-huh.
apartment to my mom's and set it up.
Okay.
And she's going to hate it and tell me how bad she doesn't want it, but it's going to be set up anyways.
Okay.
So, because I'm not going to let my mom not do Christmas this year.
You're gonna force Christmas down her throat?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, is it Scrooge? The Grinch? One of those.
I don't think they force Christmas on people.
Well, I'm going to force Christmas on my mom.
So it's like a reverse Scrooge?
Maybe.
Kind of? Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You're going to love Christmas, whether
You
you want to
better
or
love
not.
it.
You're going
Yeah.
to love it.
You
Yes.
gotta love it.
Yeah. So we had this whole conversation about a week or two ago because we did the kids' birthday parties, and she decided
Okay.
after the birthday party that everybody was only there out of obligation and nobody really wanted to be there, which is what I'm going through with a 75-year-old mother, right?
Uh-huh.
So she decided that everybody was only there out of obligation and nobody loves me, everybody hates me, I'm going to go eat worms.
Oh, okay.
So
This sounds like fun.
I took that and I'm like, man, we got Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up.
Okay.
I'm going to reverse flip this. So that we don't have terrible holidays.
But she knows psychology. And she's going to know that you're doing it.
Not that great, because it worked. I just made fun of her. I laughed about it.
Okay.
Teased her about it, and I'm like, well,
You
you
didn't
know,
try to change it.
No,
Okay.
no. I reassured her that nobody was there out of obligation and all that. Like, psychology. I did all the things.
Uh-huh.
But then I made her laugh at herself because I was like, you're saying your family's gone, but what am I? And
Yeah.
what have I brought you? Like, I have 18 children, and they have children, and we're all in your house, and
Yeah.
you don't have space in your kitchen for everybody, which is why the rest of the family was in the living room.
Well, I mean, how does that make you feel?
Ignored?
I know.
Sometimes it makes me feel unimportant.
Yeah.
But
I miss all
She
these
can do
people that aren't here, but...
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is true. Like, if they're gone and they're past, yes, you miss them.
Right.
But let's appreciate who's in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of where that went. But yeah, so now we're all going to be there. We're all going to do it, and I'm making her love Christmas. She's going to love it.
Is she going to go caroling?
Oh my gosh, that would be
She would love
great.
it.
We should go.
She would
get
not.
I wonder if we should just show up at her door one day and start Christmas caroling at her front door.
Would she shoot us?
No.
We would live? Okay.
Now I'm super curious. Let's show up at her door one day and start Christmas caroling.
I'll
and see
do
what
it.
her reaction is.
I will do it.
That would be a
Yeah.
great idea. He's
Let's
got
dress
the
up.
whole world.
Oh, God.
We can do that.
If she's grouchy, she'll hate us even more.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
I don't know if I want your mom to hate. Well, okay, I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in,
You're
yeah.
in. You don't get a choice. If I do
Okay.
this, you're going with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you were with me when we threw her in the car. Yeah.
I didn't help her.
It's not a good day.
I was just like,
It's not a
what
good
are you
day.
doing?
The poor hair clip broke. Yeah, it was
I didn't even go, or like this to help her up. I'm like, oh gosh.
Well, the bad thing is that's my mother, and I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I think I did both.
I don't even understand how it happened.
I don't either.
Because, like, you stopped and I went like this, and she went like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whole
And I'm like, I don't
roly-poly.
even know.
She roly-poly.
It's like
through
there
the
was a
van.
spring, like, that shot her
jumped.
out. Yeah.
Maybe
it
she had a
looked like she
suicide
jumped.
mission.
It did look like she jumped.
She might have jumped.
She's never going to watch this, is she?
No.
Okay.
And if she did, I wouldn't mind. We could
okay.
do this with her. She would be
She would
laughing.
laugh.
She would
Okay.
be laughing.
Because
with
she's
us.
no longer injured.
No. No, it just put a little scratch on her head. Just her hair clip did it. That's about it.
Well, yeah, if you had, that would
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah.
She's good.
Okay.
The good thing is
Yeah.
while she's Oscar the Grouch, she's also got a good sense of humor
Yeah, she does.
if she's in the right mood.
But
And
we'll
it-
get her in the mood.
We can get her there. Yes.
But I want to get those bells.
Yeah.
They're like on a strip.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
That's what I want to do.
And do what with them?
With our caroling. Like,
Okay.
I want a jingle bell. Is
Absolutely.
is that how you say it?
What else can we do with that?
I don't know.
We can do more than just the jingle bells.
But I want to do that part.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
Should we do it just together, just me and you, or should we include other friends?
As long as they don't complicate it. If they want the jingle bell, they can't have it.
No.
It's mine.
You're the only one with
I'm the
jingle
only
bells.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the jingle bell queen.
Maybe I should wear it as a tail, and then, I don't know.
Wrap it around your neck.
So like,
Right. I like it.
oh,
Love it.
I had a whole image go
Yeah,
right through it.
I
Yeah.
went with you.
You did?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
went with you
Yeah.
there.
It's
I
a
don't-
holiday theme.
Perfect.
Oh, we gotta stop this. 'Cause
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else is new?
It's still going.
What's happening?
I don't know. I
No.
don't know. I don't think I want to go caroling now.
I want to do stuff.
What?
Stuff.
We're gonna do hayride, right?
Yeah, did you figure that out?
Well, there's a freaking sign down the street and it says call some number. But why do I have to call a number? Can't I just get on it and
Well,
go?
we kind of need to know where it is,
Well, I know that they have the Light Up Festival November 30th.
right?
I'm sure that they would have it that day, but I don't know about the other days. But I need to call it.
I don't predict anything anymore after what they just did to me on Halloween this year.
Who did? Oh,
This
yeah.
town.
Yeah, this town.
This town.
Yeah.
This town. I missed my whole Halloween because they rescheduled and nobody told me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I trust their Thanksgiving stuffs.
I don't know.
You need to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need a hayride or a carriage ride. I need some kind of ride.
Here, I want
Yeah.
to do the hayride. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever done a hayride.
You haven't done a hayride?
I'm not sure that I have.
I have. It's fun. Yeah.
Where do you go?
I don't even know.
Describe a hayride.
You sit on hay.
And then what?
You just ride around.
I mean, I could have some fun just sitting
I
on
know.
some hay with you.
I know.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you and I will find entertainment
Yeah.
in a hayride, in a haystack.
I think it's just been.
Is it on wheels?
Yeah, it's like a wagon.
It's
And
a
there's.
hay wagon? It's like
That's a hayride, yeah. Sometimes.
you just described a bale of hay with some
No,
wheels.
no. Like there's several bells and people sit on it.
And that's on wheels.
It's kind of like, you were on the back of a truck and it was kind of open when you were younger, right?
All
You
right.
sat in the back of a truck.
Yes.
But just picture like a wagon and then the seats are bales of hay and that's a
Okay,
hayride.
I've seen those, yes.
Yeah.
Where
so
do you
that
go?
is your seat. Huh?
Where do you go?
It just depends on the hayride.
Oh.
Sometimes there's like Halloween hayrides where people
Yeah.
jump out at you, like you go
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
like a path.
Through a haunted maze?
Yeah.
Okay.
But probably this one, the park.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Is it during the day? Or is it nighttime?
Probably. I don't know. I guess it could be, it gets dark so early. I'm just making shit up, though. I don't know.
I wonder if we can do that and do Santa Claus the same day. Is that
Maybe.
potential? Down there in Brandenburg?
Oh, yeah, the river? Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that.
I wonder if we could do both.
Yeah, we could.
We just
yeah.
make a whole night of our date.
Okay. We
Yeah.
could go to Jailhouse Pizza.
That's what I was getting ready
and
to
play
say.
pool
Absolutely.
and bowl
We
if
could-
we wanted to.
So we could ride hay, sit in Santa's, or sit on hay, sit on Santa,
Yeah.
eat some pizza,
Yeah.
and shoot some balls.
Yeah. And we could go to jail, too, at the
That would be
jailhouse. Yeah.
great. That'd be fantastic. You're the best date I've ever been on in my life. I miss dating you.
I know.
It's been so long.
Yeah, we didn't really date, but yeah. She's married.
Yes. I'm married. You're the best friend I've ever had in my life. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do it.
I need you to schedule
But-
all the things and then tell me.
I
what
know,
my
but
last
all
week's
the things are
schedule-
going to be on the weekends, and you work on the weekends.
So I need you to schedule it till 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I'm dead.
We got, yeah, okay.
Right. Fit it between 4 and 8.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that. But not December 14th. I'm doing something, and I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
It's some kind of light show. I don't think it's like laser lights
Like
or
the
something.
zoo?
No, it's some different town. I don't remember the name of the town, but it's something.
Okay.
But I like that Christmas kind of stuff to do that. Yeah.
I'm wondering about the lights under Louisville this year, what it costs, how much that is.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that.
We were going to do the October
Yeah.
Halloween thing
Mhm.
and changed our mind because I thought we were coming out here to do the stuff down in the fairgrounds.
Oh, so yeah, you should go.
I might do that this year
Yeah.
too, maybe.
You need your van back.
Yes.
You do.
Yes. Or we could just use the duck bus.
I heard that was injured.
Is it?
I don't know. I heard a little bit today.
When I drove that, it was so fun because I
know.
went and picked up a bunch of guys from the church
Uh-huh.
and drove it from here to Georgetown, I think. Yeah, I drove it from here to
So
Georgetown.
you drove it on the highway?
I drove it on the highway and down the hill, down Silver Hill. I've never drove a bus. I'm going down Silver Hill, and you know how when you hit Silver Hills, there's two different railroad stops on that hill. So you're in the knobs, you know what I'm saying? You're going down the knobs, down the hills.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm driving a school bus that I've never drove a school bus before. And this thing is decorated with all the bows and ducks and all the stuff all over it because of the event they had used it for before.
Oh, okay.
So there was a whole bunch of decorations all over it. Like some kind of big purple bow was on the front of it that was made out of, what's that thick construction paper foam? You know what I mean?
No.
I just described.
Okay.
So that's the best description
I don't
I've got.
know.
All right, so this bow is made out of that stuff, and it's about that thick, whatever.
Okay.
And it was glued, however, stuck to the front of the van. Well, I'm driving the bus down the highway, and the wind catches it just right, so it flies off and impales itself onto the mirror beside me that I'm driving. And I'm driving down the highway with this purple bow flapping in the wind. I'm trying to just pay attention because I've never drove a bus.
Do you have people in it?
No, I was by myself at this point. I had to learn how to drive it before I could even go pick them up. I was on my way to get them. But I literally first had to learn how to get into the bus because I didn't even know how to unlock the doors. Never been in it. I've never been in it before. I was
How
just
do you
asked.
get into it?
It's a car. It's keys. You just unlock it. But I didn't
But
know
it's that door, isn't it?
That's where I'm going with
Yeah.
this. So after I got confident enough to drive with a bow tie impaled to my mirror down the highway, I was comfortable enough. I get on Silver Hills, and I'm driving down the hill, and I come up on this railroad stop, and I'm like, I'm driving a bus. I have to open the doors.
Oh.
The way that buses open doors for railroads.
Yeah.
So I'm grabbing this handle and I'm pulling on it. And I'm like, open. How do you open the bus? Like I could not figure out how to open the door. And I sat there for a few minutes and fiddled with it and tried. And I'm like, looking in my rearview mirror, see if there's cars behind me. And I'm like, forget it. I went ahead and drove. And I drove about a half a mile down and I hit another railroad stop.
So did you try it
Now
again?
I'm like, I have to.
You have to.
Now I have to. This is the second one. Jesus said, open this bus door.
Jesus came down?
Jesus spoke to me.
Jesus.
He spoke to me and said, you have to. You cannot drive a school bus without opening the door.
You must open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
So I sat there for a few minutes and I finally figured out how to open the door.
It's like a swirl, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a swirl, but you kind of push down on it and.
It's a person. Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a safety lock thing on it, so you got to figure it out. I had to figure out the safety.
It's
lock.
childproof.
Yes, childproof. And I'm a child, very much so. It took all children can get through childproof stuffs, and that's kind of what that looked like for me.
Oh, okay.
But I got there, and I opened the door, and I'm like, yes, success.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. So I shut the door, and then I opened the door again, and then I shut the door again, and then I went and picked up the guys, and they're in the bus with me now, and they're all full. And whatever.
Do you go back over the same?
No, we went a different direction. Now I'm following other buses with these guys in the bus with me. And luckily
Do you know these guys?
I knew a couple of them. So
Are they distracting you like you're the bus
no,
driver?
for the most part.
Do you have a mirror so you can see,
by
see
this
what
time
they're
it's
doing?
dark. By this time, now I'm learning how to drive a bus in dark too. So by this time it's dark.
Okay.
All the guys are back there and they're kind of chatting with themselves. And a couple of the guys I know, one of them I work with. So he yells from the back, from the very back, something to me, and I responded to him or whatever, and then we're driving a little bit longer, and I can hear them back there talking about experiences from jail and things like that. And, I kind of started to give them a little bit of history on myself, told them who I was, you know, and then I'm driving a little longer, and I'm like, oh, by the way, somebody said something about driving, and I was like, oh, by the way, I've never drove a bus before. And they're like, no. Well, at the same time, we're going towards New Albany. So, and I'm hearing them back there talking about jail experiences and stuff. And I'm like, well, we're definitely not going to jail, right? Mm-hmm. I'm following them, and I kid you not, these buses drove us on a tour around Foley County Jail and back up the hill again. I'm like, well, I should have never said anything. I should have just let them believe we were really going to jail. I don't know why, but for some reason we took a tour through New Albany Jail and back up around the hill.
Why?
Because the exit's right there.
Oh, I thought that's the only place that you went.
No,
Oh, okay.
we were going to
Yeah.
Georgetown. We were going to a church in
Oh,
Georgetown.
okay.
But if coming from there to go to it, they
You have
jumped
to
on
do
that
that
highway
exit.
and
Okay.
went back up. You know, literally
Yeah.
just 2 tours around the jail and went back up. So it was super fun. It was definitely a fun experience. Like, I would definitely do it again. So if you ever get an opportunity to drive the duck bus, do it.
Do it?
It's fun.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
It's a short bus.
Yeah, the short bus.
It's like a special bus.
Yeah, the special bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it.
Well, the bus originally was bought for the Christmas carols. That's why the bus got bought.
So do you think we could borrow the duck bus?
There's
We
some
could
potential.
steal. No, we
No,
don't
we can't
steal.
steal it.
We can't steal it.
We can't
okay.
steal. We have to get permission.
Okay.
But we could get permission.
We could?
We could show up at my mom's in the bus. Duck
That's
bus,
what I
Christmas
mean.
caroling.
Yeah. We could put like
we
one
could
of the.
decorate it. We could put bells all over
It's
it.
not a megaphone, but the thing that you would put like almost like on the ice cream truck or something, so everybody could hear it.
Heck yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we could do
that's
that.
a doable thing.
I think it is a doable
Ooh, we
thing.
may have just come up a whole adventure.
Wow.
Real kind.
I could jingle bells. And we
Yes.
could sing.
I
We wouldn't
will.
even have to get out in the cold.
No, that'd be perfect.
But then how are we gonna knock on the door?
We have the megaphone. We're gonna yell.
Yeah.
at them.
Get out here!
Get out of the car!
Get out.
Jesus is calling!
Oh gosh.
Welcome to my house.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. This is the best Christmas ever, Denise.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And your mom's getting it all. She doesn't know. Just with her ball
Hi,
humbug.
Mom.
All the force of goodness comes towards you.
Here we come.
Sickening
Here we
goodness.
come.
Yeah.
We can take a whole bunch of our friends too.
They would enjoy it.
Yes.
They have to. They have to be sick like us. Like,
They are.
they
They definitely are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have sicknesses. Hot.
Are you gonna strip here?
I am about
Okay.
to strip, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are
Don't
you
tempt me, I will.
Are you gonna do that on the bus tour? Now it's a bus tour.
the whole adventure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a whole bus tour. We're gonna go across
No, it'll
country.
be cold. I can't. It's cold outside.
Okay.
No. Close after
You
we go.
have long hair though. How does it not keep you warm?
It does not.
It
It does not. It does not help.
Mine
with that.
does.
No.
Yeah, like this all gets cold. How does this get cold?
I stay cold,
Oh, okay.
except for at work. Then I'm not cold.
Well, I don't understand.
No.
Like you have bigger bones than I do.
Bones?
Yeah. Usually people with
Let
smaller
me see.
bones.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my bones are way bigger than your bones.
I'm a child. I'm the child.
How do you have such little bones?
I don't know how am I still alive. Look at that.
You need to eat some stuff.
For my bones? What can I eat for my bones?
Drink some milk or something. Milk's good for your bones, right?
Yeah, but it's not gonna. Can you imagine next time you see me? I have big old wrists. Shit, no.
You just got tiny wrists.
I am.
What else is tiny? Do you
Huh?
have tiny ankles? Let me see your ankles.
I did shave it not very well. Let's see.
Your
I don't
ankles
know.
are. Your ankles
This is
are
the one I
Let
broke,
me
so
see.
it's a little bit
Let me see.
odd.
Okay.
So you got tinier ankles.
My ankles are bigger than yours too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I
Look.
don't think so.
Yeah. Huh?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, they are.
They're bigger. They're not much bigger. Your wrists are tiny.
I know. I just have little bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But the only thing I've ever broken is my ankle. They're tiny but strong.
I don't think your ankle looks like that. It was broke.
It's not broken now, but I did break it, so I don't think it's.
Dang.
Yeah.
I sprained my ankle once. It still hurts occasionally when it rains outside. I feel
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Mine hurts. It's weird because it's like the other side hurts. Do you see?
Mine does. My knees bother me when it rains. Do you want to hear my adventures the other night with animals?
With animals? What kind of animals?
Mine.
Cat?
The cats and the dogs. It was a really fun night. So my
Yeah.
family does a really, really good job at planning days when I'm off
Uh-huh.
to get sick. So like they've done really good.
So everybody's sick when you're off.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not conflicted with my work schedule or my PTO hours or anything. For some reason, they do a really, really good
So
job.
they schedule their sickness around you. That's
Yeah.
not selfishness
Yeah.
at all.
Right. No.
You're not looking
Yeah.
things. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that-
selfishly. At all.
All their hospital visits tend to be on days that I'm off work, so it's not conflicting with my job schedule.
How many
I
hospitals?
tell them how much I appreciate it when they do it.
Why do they go to the hospital all the time?
Well, I have several. I have all of them. So, like, sometimes it's my daughter.
I know,
sometimes
but
it's
we
my
don't
office.
ever go to the hospital.
Not this hospital.
No, I'm just saying. You're talking about the animal hospital? What are you talking about?
No, right now I'm still talking about family members. I was getting to the animal thing later.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the family members have done a really good job at scheduling stuff. So where I'm going with that is
But every day off, you have to go to the hospital or something.
A lot of days, yes. it's a lot.
It's a lot of hospital.
So
Okay.
the other day,
Uh-huh.
I was sleeping and my husband came in from the house and he tripped over one of the cats and he fell. Well, he's already got pins and rods in his back anyway, so it hurt. And
Okay.
the pain that he was in caused me worry and fear because I thought, his blood pressure and things like that.
Mhm.
So I spent all night making sure he was okay. That's not a big deal. That was just that night.
Yeah.
The next night, the very next night, my daughter's upstairs with the cats, and let me see if I can remember what all it was. First, I got woke up because the dog's outside in the rain, and didn't want to come back in the house or something to that nature.
So somebody's yelling at the dog?
No, concerned because he won't come back in. So
Okay.
basically just, hey, Diesel don't want to come back in the house. I'm like,
So-
okay, let him in.
They have to wake you up?
Not on purpose.
Okay.
But yes.
Yes,
Not
okay.
on purpose. So I woke up because the dog won't come in the house. And then a little bit later, my daughter's upstairs fixing a pizza, and the cat decides to jump on the stove while she's eating the pizza.
Oh, no, kitty.
He's fine.
No,
he's
that's not
fine.
okay.
He jumped down and said, ow, and then he was fine. But he did say ow when he did it. So hopefully he learned not to do that again. That's very bad.
Did you look at his
Yeah,
paws?
his paws were okay. He was okay.
It wasn't like
No.
torched paws?
No, it scared her to death. Like, she was genuinely scared to death that he really
Now,
hurt himself.
do cats, will they know not to do
I
that?
have no idea. I'm praying.
You're
so.
not a cat trainer?
I'm not a cat trainer. I'm
No.
not even a really great cat person.
You told me you
because
were
I
a
love
cat.
pit bulls.
You told earlier.
Why was I a cat? I don't even
know,
remember.
but you were. It
Oh, I was
stunned me.
curious. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stunned me. I'm like,
Yeah.
This doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense
Yeah.
at all. But the thing.
It makes sense after I explain myself.
Okay, I'm gonna go ADHD, and
Yes.
I've always.
you
always
just had to get on the ADHD level and
I
you
know.
get it.
I don't act like this around other people. Do you realize this? I get with your ADHD real well.
Yes,
But-
you do. It's okay. You're perfect. You know how to get in my head.
Yes,
Cool.
I'm in your head.
I know.
That I would want to be a house cat, and I would just lay in the window, like in the sunlight. That's the kind of cat I want to be.
Yeah, I was saying one day that I wanted to be a dog because dogs like sleep all day and don't have to do anything, and then when
Right.
they do have to do things, they're like, I want to be a dog. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Dogs have to pee outside in the rain.
I could pee outside in the rain.
I don't want to pee outside in the rain. Maybe I would just be a cat instead, because cats
Yeah.
can just pee in your bedroom. They don't even have to
The
go
type of
outside.
animals where you pee? Like what?
You don't have to leave the house ever in life. You sleep whenever you want to. Somebody else feeds you. You get to pee in your bedroom.
Well, see,
Like, you don't even have to clean up the pee after you do it.
the cat, it's kind of solitary if you're a house cat. Now, if they brought in other cats, I'd be scratching the shit out of
We'd be
them.
fighting.
I'd be fighting.
Right.
But you don't have to pretend like you like people,
Exactly.
right? You'd be like,
Yeah.
screw
Stuck
you.
up. Stubborn.
Yeah. Like I would
Yes.
I'd be like one of those kind of cats.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, these
"Ooh."
cats, they'll literally,
Yeah.
they tell you when to pet them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't let,
Yeah.
you don't get to pet them on your terms.
Right.
These cats tell us when.
I know.
Yes.
That's why that's great.
Yes.
And you can just go if you're not just knock shit over.
So we have one that I call Salem. Do you remember Sabrina the Witch,
Yes.
the show?
Yeah.
This cat's gray,
Okay.
but he's a black cat inside.
Okay.
So he's Salem. He is Salem off of Sabrina. And I joke about him casting spells on everybody all the time. The other one looks like Garfield. He's a gray Garfield. So,
I'm sorry, I'm in my head because I'm ADHD now.
perfect. I'm glad you're on
Yeah.
my level. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I'm not listening to you. I'm thinking about something else.
Which part?
Nothing about what you're saying.
I know. Where
Okay.
you at? Tell me.
No, in Japan.
Oh, wow. You went,
I would
you
not
went
in
to a whole
Japan.
different
I'm
world.
freaking Japan.
All right, look, take me to Japan.
Black cats are good luck.
Black cats are great.
But they're supposed to be bad. Like here, a black cat ran out in front of us, and I was with the kids, and their grandma's Japanese. She's from Japan.
Cool.
And but she told me that black cats are good luck, and it's stuck in my brain. So I see a black cat run in front of me. Hey, that's good luck. They don't have that in their head.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, that's from your Japanese grandma, you know? And they're like, no, that's bad luck.
Do you know what else I think is good luck?
What?
When a bird poops on your head. Think about birds.
Yeah.
They can use the entire world as a toilet. The whole world is their
maybe
toilet.
birds are where it's at.
If a bird poops on your head, you must be super special that they chose you to
Yeah.
use as their toilet.
Picnic tables. Remember I was talking about picnic tables? I would sit on a picnic table under this pine tree at this house that I had in my hometown. And there was this aggressive squirrel, and it tried to shit on my head.
Squirrel poop!
Right. Squirrel poop.
Squirrel poop.
But
You found it.
It wasn't the regular squirrel, it was the mean squirrel. The bigger one. What's that? What is it? A red squirrel?
I don't know.
But they're different looking.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like, you know? And it was like
You
talking
said
to me.
that just like a squirrel. I can see a squirrel saying those words.
Squirrels don't like me.
That's funny.
They don't like me. No, I would sit on the table and I was just like, what's
It was
wrong?
cussing at you.
It was aggressive.
Okay.
And then it came, because the branch is like right there, and it came down, and then it, yeah.
You actually saw a squirrel poop?
It tried to poop on my head.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are so special.
Like I'm a squirrel poop target.
I've been trying to find squirrel poop all my life. I
Don't
cannot
try
find
because,
squirrel poop.
but you might find it right here. What's that noise?
That was my phone.
That's yours? I thought it was mine. Okay.
That was
no.
me. It's over here.
What's it want?
I don't know. I'm too busy engaging with you to care about that phone at this moment.
About poop.
we're in
Something
a
about
deep
cats.
conversation right now.
Something about cats.
So my next adventure after one of them jumped on the stove and burned his foot. My next adventure after I laid back down and went back to sleep. Now, mind you, this is all at like 3 o'clock in the morning. We started at 3 and we didn't get done until around 6:30.
Okay.
So we had the diesel adventure, and then we had the cat on the stove.
Okay.
It sounded like a whole Dr. Seuss thing.
It does.
Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
And then we had the next cat decided he was going to catch a mouse.
That's a good cat.
Yes, he's very good mouse catcher. Problem is,
Can I borrow him?
the problem is that I have a 22-year-old finicky daughter,
Okay.
and she is the person. So all the mice that he catches goes straight to her bed.
So she's like the queen bee, but it's not a bee. What do you call
She
it?
doesn't want the mice.
She doesn't want the mice. But what is her name?
She's just
The
she's the God. She's the Jesus.
She's Jesus. No,
She
she's
is.
not Jesus.
No,
What is she?
she's the person.
Cat leader. Cat goddess. She's the cat
She's a
goddess.
goddess.
Okay.
She
Okay.
is a goddess.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Cat goddess.
So you get all the mice, the dead ones.
So
Okay.
I get them. They give them to her.
Okay.
She gives them to me.
So maybe you're
I'm the
the
goddess.
ring. No, you're like the ringleader. She's the goddess, but you're kind of like Scarface or something.
Scarface,
Like you're
that's
going to
new.
dispose of it. Like you're
Yes.
part of the family. The
Yeah.
family.
I like Scarface.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fit
Dealing
Scarface.
dead mice. I don't know. Yeah.
Dead mice, yes.
Yeah.
They're not always dead.
But what do you do?
Some
Just
of them
throw them
wiggle and
outside?
jiggle and tickle inside her.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are wiggly.
I can't
So-
do that. I can't do it.
I pick them up by their tail. And
I
carry
can't.
them. I carry them and I open my back door. And it's kind of fun to sling a mouse across the yard, for real. You should
Really?
try it. It is kind of
No,
fun.
I don't know.
You just, the ones that are kind of wiggling and stuff,
Yeah.
that's not very much fun. But the dead ones, when you sling them, they kind of like frisbee out.
I want.
The first time I did it, it landed in the trampoline, and then I was a little concerned.
See, I wish I had that. I have a part that wants to save the mice.
Save all the mice?
No, but like one time my family, before, was divorced and everything, we lived in the country by a field.
Right.
And all of a sudden we got a rush. And these were just born. They were not very old at all.
Right.
These were babies. And so
They're
my
seasonal.
ex-husband is like, they're all in one room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like they're freaking out. Like they all just came in, but they were very small. And I'm
So
like,
is it like some Alfred Hitchcock, the birds type of thing in your house, or what?
I don't know.
It almost sounds
It's,
like
I'm the rodent queen. I don't know.
almost
But
sounds
anyway,
like some Alfred Hitchcock kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm cursed. I don't know.
Maybe.
But anyway, so
Sorry,
my
I did.
ex-husband wants to kill him, and I'm like, no,
Right.
they're babies. I can't watch this.
Right.
I can't watch this.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanted to save all the mice.
Yeah, so he got him in a wastebasket when he
Caught
could.
them.
Yeah, and then he put them outside, and then we set traps and killed them later, basically. But I just could, I don't know, I just started freaking out because they looked like babies, they were babies, and I'm just like...
We can't kill the baby mice. You can only kill the adult mice. You have to wait till they grow up and then kill them.
Right, like one day later, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Like, you know, there were mice here, and I got a trap to save them, and just like taking someplace that I have good ideas, but I don't follow through with them.
Kind of like the mouse that you had when you moved in this apartment that you kept in the box.
Yeah, and I couldn't. I was afraid he was going to crawl on me, and I don't want to crawl on. No, don't crawl on me.
Right.
So, but yeah, I couldn't do anything. Like it just was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I'm pretty sure I took that mouse out of here too, didn't I?
No. Maybe you took one. This
one was a dead baby mouse in a box that you found when you were moving.
Yes.
Pretty sure I removed your mouse too.
Yeah.
Why am I the mouse remover?
Yeah, but there's been others. Now there isn't. It took me a while to get this cleaned out and everything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Right.
But I don't know. It's not a lot of woods right there, but it's a lot of
woods out there.
Yeah.
It's enough for the mice, definitely.
But I could use the mouser.
You should get one.
I'm not supposed to have cats
I
here.
can't give you mine. Raylene's attached to them.
I could borrow it.
We could do that.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I can't even pretend like that she would let me do
I
that.
can't even pretend like
These are her children. She babysits them very closely.
How many cats do you have?
2.
Okay.
They're like my grandkids.
Okay, but do they like each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of them bullies the other one a little bit more. Mom, if we go Christmas caroling, Mom has one in her neighborhood that...
A cat?
Yeah. It's adopting my mom. So it lets itself in the house. I went in there one day and I was like walking down the hallway and I went past the living room and I'm like, Mom, did you really let Dalton get a cat? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? And I'm like, there's a cat in your living room. She said, no, there isn't. What are you talking about? I'm like, Mom, there is a cat standing in your living room looking at me. And she's like, oh, yeah, that one. It lets itself in all the time.
How does it get in?
The doors.
Is it a doggy
Dalton.
door?
My kids leaving the doors open when they come in and out. And
the
this
cat
cat's
just goes
just
in.
stealth mode straight in the house. She said one night she was asleep. And my mom's terrified of mice. Terrified.
Okay.
She's asleep and this cat is crawling up her bed. Trying to get in her bed with her. Can you imagine what that did to her in her sleep?
Well, isn't there where cats would try to suck babies' breath? Isn't that like an old, not an old wives' tale, but an old story, like an old scary story that cats would get on babies, on top of babies?
Yeah, I
and
think that's legit. I think that's a real thing.
I don't know if it is or not.
I think it's legit.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? I think that's where the creep factor kind of gets...
No, well, to her, it sounded like mice crawling up her bed because of the fingernails. You know, like all the nails coming up the side of the bed trying to climb up.
Oh, gosh.
I can't imagine how that scared her. That had to have been terrifying. Yeah.
Well, we had a house we couldn't sell in another city, and I would go back once a month while I spent the night one time, and, you know, it had been empty for a little while. There was a raccoon in the attic. Yeah. And I didn't realize that, but I was sure there was a ghost.
Yeah.
I called my parents. I'm an adult.
Right.
Like, I cannot stay here. There's a ghost here.
Right.
The ghost moved in when I moved out. I can't. I'm freaked out. I gotta come. And my mom's like, okay, but like I gotta.
How did you find out it wasn't a ghost?
Because like the I could tell the vent, but it isn't. It's weird because it didn't sound like it was in the. It sounded like it was.
Oh, you're hearing.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Echoing.
And yeah, kind of like an echoing, but it sounded like boots walking.
Right.
Yeah.
I had one in my ceiling one time that got.
But it sounds like a person in your house.
Where I was going to go with
this.
So many years ago, one of my best friends, before meth became a big issue. 20, 30 years ago, meth was just starting to become an issue. and her husband at the time was really bad on that stuff. He knew that he was being watched by the police, so for 6 months...
Like, for real or for
real.
meth?
For
Okay.
real. Because of meth. Because he was on meth.
But he wasn't just paranoid.
Both. He had both situations going on.
Okay.
He was paranoid legitimately because he knew the police were watching him.
Okay.
So out of that, he was literally hiding out in her mother's attic for like 6 months. Okay. Twacked out. Completely high. Completely twacked out. Trying to live in the attic to hide from the cops.
Paranoid and
both, because he did legitimately get arrested eventually. He was all over the news. They said they'd been watching him for 6 months. Like, it was a big deal.
How could they see him when he's in the...
I don't know, but they found him. They caught him. He spent some time in prison over it. It was ugly.
Okay.
10 years later, 15 years later, I'm in my house in New Albany, and I can hear something in my attic, and I'm like, there is a person upstairs in my attic. And it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I called my dad, and I'm like, you have to come down here. Somebody's in my attic.
Yeah.
My dad gets there, and he climbs up in there, and as soon as he opens the attic chute thing, an acorn that size fell on the ground. And I'm like, no way.
It sounds just like a person.
I don't know if it was a squirrel or a raccoon, or it was something big enough to have an acorn that size up there.
Yeah.
But it sounded like there was a human running around in my attic. And
but I know what you mean, especially if it's real. It was real quiet, and I was the only one, and I didn't really have anything running. I didn't have a fan there or anything. All there was, there was a bed with bedding, and nothing was really going, and you could hear everything, and it was just like, I'm not staying here. No.
My walls in that apartment I just got out of was like that. You could hear it. I mean, there's mice and all kinds of animals in the walls, inside the walls in that apartment. It's creepy sounding.
It is creepy, but I'm used to that. Mm-hmm. Like, I've lived places where there are birds and mice, and it's like that here, too.
Right,
yeah. So I could hear birds and...
Somebody was asking me about Fievel the other day. Do you remember Fievel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
That guy was great. Remember he ate all my vanilla wafers off the kitchen table?
No, I don't.
So when I was in my apartment, I was laying down and I heard something, and I got up, and I had that shotgun apartment.
Yeah.
So I got up and I walked down the hallway, and as I was walking down the hallway, I seen it run away. I turned the light on, and I didn't see anything, and I looked around for a little bit, and I went back into my bedroom, and I laid back down, and I could hear it again, and I could hear the rattling of the bag in my kitchen, and it took me, I don't remember if I figured it out that night or the next morning. I think it was the next morning. So I would hear the rattle of that bag, and then it would stop.
Okay.
A couple minutes later, I'd hear the rattle of the bag, and then it would stop. And this went on for a long time. The next day I get up and I go in my kitchen, and there is my bag of vanilla wafers that I had used part of and rolled up. That bag is open. Mm-hmm. Nothing's torn. It was legitimately just opened like you or I would open a bag of vanilla wafers. There was no tears, no bite marks, no rips, but every single cookie was missing. The crumbs were still there. All the cookies were gone. So Fievel continued to come back, and I cracked up laughing about it because I had it on the top of the table, and I envisioned what happened was Fievel would come out of my laundry room, and he would run up the side of my table and open that bag and take a cookie and go back down to his little spot in my laundry room to eat his cookie, and then come back and get another one. Yeah. So he was very, very polite. He didn't make a mess at all.
He didn't poop on your table?
He didn't poop on my table. He took all the poop down back to the laundry room.
That's nice.
He was super polite.
Yeah.
So I kept Fievel for a while.
I would not keep Fievel.
I kept him for a while. He was my pet. He was my friend.
He would be a call to pest control. Absolutely.
I saw him at one point, and I
I'm
pretty sure it was a rat. I don't think it was a mouse.
I know.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, sometimes you see things out of the corner of your eye.
Right.
And there's nothing there.
Right.
But like with mice, there is something there.
And then it's gone. And then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
But it is, and it's just like,
did I really just see that?
Did I see that?
Yes.
It was out. Yes,
yeah,
I
they're
did.
so fast.
Yeah.
Remember the raccoon I had in my garbage can? That was fun too. Had that raccoon in my garbage can for like 3 days. I went out to the backyard. I went out to my porch to throw my trash away, and I went to drop it, and I seen this little guy down there he was living his best life down there, sleeping sound asleep, watching him breathe. I could almost hear the snores coming from this raccoon. He was best life sleep. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to leave him alone.
Yeah.
He can sleep. I took my trash back in my house and I set it back down in my kitchen and I left and I came back and like 3 days later, I think I had one of my sponsies with me and I went to go throw my garbage away and I went out there and opened the lid to my trash can and he's looking up at me. And it was like 3 days. And I'm like, this guy's stuck. Like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I want him to get out. I don't want him stuck in my garbage can. But I'm scared of him. Like, what?
I know. That's how I would nice. I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
Did you just kick it over and run?
I did.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But before I kicked it over and ran, I got a chair. So I stood on the chair. I had her hold the door. And I
that's what you
kicked the chair.
No.
And then I
you made the spot, so you do that.
No, I made her hold the. She was the escape route. I made her be my escape. So
you could jump on her if you
I
needed.
stood on the chair and I kicked the can and then I turned around and I ran and we both slammed the door and stood there and watched. And he never came out.
He didn't come out?
No.
No?
No, I left. You can live in my garbage can. I'm seeing all about.
I get another one, I'll put it on the other porch.
You just live there. Yeah. Little guy. Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. He got out eventually, but I didn't see that part.
Yeah. When I would drink a bunch, I lived really by the woods, not these kind of woods.
Right.
But I would just take my trash and put it on the porch, never make it to the garage or to the road or anything like that. But I would leave it out there, and we had a skunk that would come.
Right.
Yeah, and like it would defend the garbage, so I couldn't. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it would.
No.
And it would give me like it wouldn't spray me, but it would just like fart, like kind of thing. Like get away. This is my garbage. I claim the territory of the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was real young, I worked at res care, and we took all the guys from res care camping.
I don't know what res care is.
Res care is an assisted living for disabled people type of thing. So I was doing job shadows and internships and stuff like that when I was in college. And I went with them on this big camping trip. So we've got a whole lot of disabled people in tents with 3 or 4 workers looking out for them.
Are they physically disabled or mentally disabled?
Most just mentally.
Okay.
Mentally disabled. Some physical disabilities, but nothing.
Okay.
We're camping.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm thinking about running and like raccoons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
okay.
No. They were mentally disabled.
Okay.
So, but we had about 5 or 6 guys with us, and maybe 2 or 3 of the people that worked with us. So it was me and my uncle and another guy that was with us. And I get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to take one of these great big guys to the bathroom. Come back, and there is a skunk literally standing in the center of all of our tents. We've got a circle of tents with a skunk standing there looking at me, and I'm standing over on the edge of the tents looking at it like, what do I do? I don't know what to do now.
Did they give you social cues so you could figure it out?
No.
I don't know, skunk.
I had to patiently wait for the skunk to just eventually wander off.
Is that how it walked?
Yeah, it just shook.
Maybe I should be a skunk.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shake your butt a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Walk away with confidence. Let's come.
Yeah,
confidence.
kind of like Pepe Le Pew, but that's a cat. That's like a cat with gets paint dumped on it.
Cats and skunks pretty much have the same kind of confidence.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they're pretty cocky.
They are cocky.
Yes. You should be a cat. You are cocky like a cat.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Not always.
No.
Sometimes I am.
This should be a song, Cocky Like a Cat. It makes me want to pull my song out. You should hear that song. There's a song called Cocky. It's like Rooster. I'm going to show it to you later. It's
Rooster,
funny.
I'm thinking Alice in Chains. I don't know. Okay.
No, not that kind. It's a rap.
Okay.
It's kind of a rap song.
No.
A new age stuff that I don't really normally listen to.
Okay.
But it's got a good beat to it, and the song's funny. I like it.
I gotta teach you to like metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some. A little bit.
But I'll teach you.
You're gonna
I can brainwash you.
I mean, I'm not hard to brainwash.
I'm not hard to brainwash
I've proved
either.
that. You can definitely brainwash me pretty easily.
Yeah. I like, yeah. I don't know if it benefits me, but I'm like, okay.
You have a head full of stuff going on, though.
Constantly.
Yes.
But not in the crazy, sometimes crazy, but not completely crazy way.
Well, all that screaming music allows everything in your head to shut up.
Exactly.
I know, yeah.
Goodbye, ADHD. No, it's way deeper than that.
Do it.
No, I can't. I can't get that low.
Yes, you do.
No, I can't. Not like that.
Yeah, you do. I want to hear it.
No, it's like, it sounds demonic, and I can't. I can't get that.
Happy to we got Jesus. We can't be
We
demons.
can't, yeah.
Jesus
but I
said no
think,
demonic.
I really think that black metal, which is high pitched, really sounds more evil.
Wonder why I don't like that. I think my ADHD makes me not like it.
What, the high pitched?
The high pitched heavy metal, the screaming stuff.
Yeah.
I think it overwhelms my ADHD.
Yeah. There's something, it's called deathcore, okay?
Okay.
And it's real low. But the thing is like I can, like, from my lower belly, but this is like you have to have balls to do this, and I don't have balls. So I can't not scream for my balls.
I'm real grateful you don't have balls.
Me too.
Yes.
I would not want them.
I don't think you would do good with balls.
No. No, I would walk. I'd walk.
How? Show me again. How do you walk?
I don't know, like a cartoon.
You got some big balls.
If I'm going to have them, then they better be big.
You have some monster-sized balls with that walk. It's good.
Oh, you like it?
Yes, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't want balls.
Okay, well, if you had
But
them,
if I
believe
wanna-
me, they would be the right kind.
No, but if I want to growl like that, then I would need balls.
You would need big balls.
Right.
I've got big balls.
Yeah.
You've got big
But
balls.
that is not where, I think if you listen to, or at least when I listen to it, it sounds a little bit evil, but I'm kind of not numb to it, but used to it, okay? Kind of thing. But the real high pitched, I'm kind of like, oh, yeah.
I can't do the high pitched
Yeah.
stuff. That messes with my ADHD real bad.
What happens with high, are you like a dog whistle? Like you,
Yes,
ADHD kind of goes, yeah?
Yeah, it kind of does the same thing to me that big, huge crowds do to me.
Oh, yeah.
The big, huge crowds when everybody's talking at once.
Oh, I can't take that.
My brain can't focus on
Yeah.
anything because
Yeah.
there's so many noises going on around me. That does the same thing to me.
Well, I do not have ADHD, but I cannot take 3 people talking to me at the same time because I don't know what I'm
Who to listen to?
I just freeze. I'm like,
Right.
goodbye, all of you.
Oh, right.
Now I'm just like, stop. There are 3 people talking to me and I can't do this.
My problem is I try very hard to hear all of the things,
Yeah.
and I'm not hearing
Yeah.
any of them. So then my brain goes into complete overload,
Mm-hmm.
and
You freeze?
I don't know what I do.
Are you like this?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's freezing.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You just stop. It's not a pause because you disassociate. That's what it is.
Or I choose which one to listen to.
Yeah.
I kind of divert. That's why I can have a conversation for 2 seconds with one person and then switch to the next person
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to do them all.
Yeah.
But I'm not really focused on any of them.
But we're
because
not wired to do any of that. That's why I like the woods. That's why I like living alone. That's why I don't turn the TV on.
the TV not being on makes it too quiet in here. I would hate it.
Yeah, it does get, but you know, I'm on the phone a
I
lot.
kind of
But
went back and forth though with that because when I lived by myself,
did you leave the TV on? Your TV was not on.
I was gonna say I did turn my TV off. I would kind of, if I was watching my TV, it would be on. But I did turn my TV off when I wasn't watching it. And then I moved in with a whole family of people, and now I sleep with that TV on. So I can do both. I don't think.
I can do some TV. Like if I live with someone, they watch TV, I would sit down and watch TV with them.
Right. Yes.
Sometimes.
I get obsessed with it. I'm stuck. I start watching TV and I'm stuck. Like I binge watch.
I love to binge watch.
I
If I
love
want to
to.
watch TV, I can't wait a week for the next freaking episode.
So everyone watched Yellowstone last year.
Uh-huh.
I'm just starting Yellowstone. I started my first episode last night, and I feel like that's perfect because there's like 5 seasons to that, and
Okay.
it's wintertime.
Yeah, and you could just do it.
So you may not see me again for 3 more months
That's okay.
because I may go to work and do my immediate responsibilities. And The
Okay.
rest of my life will look like Yellowstone for the next 3 months.
I don't know what Oh,
It's a
just,
binge watching TV.
Okay.
It's a show
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going to be stuck in for the next.
You're going to be
3
stuck
months.
in the show?
I'm going to be stuck.
Do you become a character in the show?
No,
Okay.
I think it's my shutdown. You know what I mean? Like I can become so focused on that show that the rest of the world doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
The phone rings and I'm like, oh, I'll call him back later.
Yeah.
I don't answer the phone.
Okay.
I
You
barely
can't-
go
you
pee.
can't- yeah.
Barely have time to even stop to go pee because the show's on. So
But yeah, you
It's-
need commercials so you can.
I
go
have to
pee.
have commercials to be able to go pee. Yes. So I don't acknowledge that anything else in the world exists when
Except
I'm
for-
binge watching a TV.
I get it.
So it shuts all of my brain off. There's nothing going on in my brain besides the
TV.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my form of goat yoga.
That's my goat yoga.
That is my goat pee right there.
Oh, gosh.
Yes. I yoga with the television.
That's your
sounded
yoga?
terrible.
No.
I do not yoga with the television. Can you picture yogaing with the television?
Maybe if there was...
You just
yoga
took that
means
with me.
yoga means union.
You
So-
just went 100% ADHD with me.
No, I had a thought.
You did.
And I was focused on the thought.
Okay,
One
tell me.
thought.
Share it.
Like a person wrapped.
I know. That's where I went to. You did just join me. Straight into my insanity with me.
But maybe you do.
I don't wrap my legs around TVs. Do not. Do not.
Not that desperate. No. Okay.
No. I watch TV.
I was thinking of hugging. I wasn't thinking of.
I mean,
yeah.
if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get all the way around it. All the things.
All the things. What's wrong with you? Doing yoga with the TV.
Bear hugging my television.
My legs are out.
Downward dog.
Oh,
God, we are insane. There's
I
something
know.
wrong with us.
God. I know.